Good morning and welcome to your daily outlook for Wednesday, the 22nd of August. The euro has managed to break out of its tight range for the past week and produced gains against most of its major counterparts. This came as Greece's Prime Minister Samaras presented his arguments on why Greece should be allowed more time for restructuring, which the German parliament seems to be taking favorably. The US dollar has been weakening ahead of the latest FOMC meeting minutes due to be released today at 1800 GMT. The euro jumped from 123.49 to 124.76 against the US dollar as market sentiment considerably improved following latest commentary on the Eurozone crisis. The dollar-yen dropped from 79.35 to 79.25 yesterday. However, it may soon start to rise because the Japanese trade balance came out lower than expected, with exports to Europe and China falling significantly. Gold rose by $18 from $16.19 to $16.37 an ounce, while oil rose to $96.50 a barrel. Crude oil inventories due tonight at 14:30 GMT will be closely monitored by traders of oil worldwide. The US 500, which tracks the S&P 500, hit a four-year high at 1424.63, where it found resistance and retraced to 1410.88. The US equity market seems to be enjoying significant capital flows recently. Now, let's have a look at what the currencies are doing this morning. The euro-dollar has a pivot at 124.25 with a preference to buy at 124.35. The dollar-yen's pivot is 79.50 with a preference to go long at 79.50. The Aussie USD has a pivot at 104.90 with a preference to buy at 104.90. The sterling USD has a pivot at 157.40 with a preference to buy at 157.50. The dollar CAD has a pivot at 98.80 with a preference to go long at 98.80. Now, let's take a look at what the commodities and the indices are doing. The oil has a pivot at 96 with a preference to go long from 96. The gold's pivot is 16.33 with a preference to buy at 16.33. Silver's pivot is 29.10 with a preference to go long from 29.10. US 500 has a pivot at 14.18 with a preference to sell from 14.18. UK 100 has a pivot at 58.53 with a preference to sell from 58.53. For more detailed information, please visit our website at easy-forex.com. On the calendar, the market movers are Canadian retail sales month-on-month in June forecast to rise by 0.1%. U.S. existing home sales in July forecast to come out of 4.52 million. And crude oil inventories forecast to drop to 0.1 million. The interesting pair to watch out for today is the silver. Silver's had a spectacular rise against the US dollar this week. The precious metal advanced from 28.11 on Monday's open to 29.26 on Tuesday's close, a staggering 4.08% appreciation. The pair now lies above 29.10, a previous short-term resistance area, and traders are closely watching whether a new higher high will be recorded. This has been your Daily Outlook. I'm Milica Nikolic, and I wish you a fantastic day.
Not only have you found a great place for Forex news, you found a great place to trade it. Registration is easy. Just click Join Now. Membership has its unique benefits, such as the freeze rate, the trade simulator, the inside viewer, and personal dealers. Your personal account manager is waiting for you now.